Hey, yo, welcome back to my channel. And today we're doing Bedtimes with Chelsey. Sorry, it's been like a hot moment since I filmed because I've been taking a break, but we're all Gucci around here. I figured I'd still read your bedtime stories, even though I'm not vlogging at the moment. But we'll get back to that eventually when I'm not busy and tired and delirious. But anyway, we're going to be reading Corduroy, classic bedtime story about a bear and corduroy. What are these things called? Overalls. Anyway, such a classic, cute little story. Alright, let's get into it. Corduroy is a bear who once lived in a toy department of a big store. Day after day, he waited with all the other animals and dolls for somebody to come along and take him home. There he is with a creepy clown, a very semi-creepy rabbit, a giraffe, and a doll. There's Corduroy. The store was always filled with shoppers buying all sorts of things, but no one ever seemed to want a small bear in green overalls. Then one morning, a little girl stopped and looked straight into Corduroy's bright eyes. "Oh, Mommy," she said, "look, there's the very bear I've always wanted." "Not today, dear," her mother sighed. "I spent too much already. Besides, he doesn't look new. He's lost a button to one of his shoulder straps." Aw, poor Corduroy. That little girl really wanted him. Corduroy watched them sadly as they walked away. "I didn't know I lost a button," he said to himself. "Tonight I'll go and see if I can find one." There he's all alone. Poor little girl didn't get her little bear, Corduroy. And there he is, contemplating, "I need to go find a button." Late that evening, when all the shoppers had gone and the doors were shut and locked, Corduroy climbed carefully down from his shelf and began searching everywhere on the floor for his lost button. There he is, just getting down off the shelf, looking around the toy store, the store in general, and looking for his lost button. Sorry about my sinuses. They're draining. Suddenly felt the floor moving up under him. Quite by accident, he had stepped onto an escalator and up he went. Could this be a mountain, he wondered? I think I've always wanted to climb a mountain. You think or you know? Oh my goodness. There he goes up on an escalator. I used to think these things were kind of scary when I was a kid. I'm sure everyone at some point in your life or thought escalators were kind of weird or scary. Or elevators. I still hate elevators. Anyway, he stepped off the escalator as it reached the next floor, and there, before his eyes, was a most amazing sight. Tables and chairs and lamps and sofas. Oh my! I'm just kidding. And rows of beds. "This must be a palace," Corduroy gasped. "I guess I've always wanted to live in a palace." And there he is. He stepped off the escalator and sees all the things he's never seen before. He wandered around, admiring the furniture. "This must be a bed," he said. "I've always wanted to sleep in a bed." And up he crawled onto a large, thick mattress. All at once he saw something small and round. "Why, here's my button," he cried, and he tried to pick it up. But, like all the other buttons on the mattress, it was tied down tight. And there he is up on the mattress. And there he is, trying to pull a button off. I don't think mattresses nowadays have all those buttons like that. Back in the day they did, but now I don't think they do. He yanked and pulled with both paws until pop! Off came the button, and off the mattress Corduroy toppled. bang into a tall floor lamp. Over it fell with a crash. I'm sure that made a ruckus. I'm sure the night guard was probably there and like, oh, what in the world are you doing? And yep, as I suspected, the night guard has come. Corduroy didn't know it, but there was someone else awake in the store. The night watchman was going round his rounds on the floor above. Then he heard the crash, came dashing down the escalator. Now, who in the world did that? He explained. Somebody must be hiding around here. Wonder who it could be. So... He flashed his light under and over sofas and beds until he came to the biggest bed of all. And there he saw two fuzzy brown ears sticking up from under the pillow. "Hello," he said. "How did you get upstairs?" "Your little Corduroy's trying to hide." "Peekaboo, I see you." The watchman tucked Corduroy under his arm, carried him down the escalator, and set him on the shelf in the toy department with the other animals and dolls. Back on the shelf he goes. Did he get his button? I have no idea. We'll figure that out, won't we? Corduroy was just waking up when the first customers came into the store in the morning, and there, looking at him with a wide, warm smile, was the same little girl he had seen only the day before. Excuse me. Apologize for that. "I'm Lisa," she said, "and you're going to be my very own bear. Last night I counted what I saved in my piggy bank, and my mother said I could bring you home." Aww. She came back. Lisa came back for Corduroy. How adorable. So the lady's gonna package Corduroy up. "Shall I put him in a box for you?" the sale lady asked. "Oh, no thank you," Lisa answered, and she carried Corduroy home in her arms. She ran all the way up 4 flights of stairs into her family's apartment and straight to her own room. Oh, she's so happy to have her bear. Her cute little Corduroy bear. I mean, honestly, I would too if I had a cute little bear. Corduroy blinked. There was a chair and chest of drawers, and alongside a girl-sized bed stood a little bed just the right size for him. Aww, so cute. The room was small, nothing like that enormous palace in the department store. "This must be home," he said. "I know I've always wanted a home." Lisa sat down with Corduroy on her lap and began to sew a button on his overalls. "I like you the way you are," she said, "but you'll be more comfortable with your shoulder strap fastened." Oh, she's so sweet. She's gonna give him his little bed. Oh. And then she's sewing a button on his Corduroy pants. "You must be a friend," said Corduroy. "I've always wanted a friend." "Me too," said Lisa and gave him a big hug. Cute. The end. And that is the story of Corduroy, and that he gained a friend, and he got his button on his overalls as well. So I hope you guys enjoyed the story of Corduroy. I'll be tuning it. Just stay tuned for more stories, because I got more stories for you. But as always, I hope you guys are staying positive and keep on smiling. Jesus loves you, I love you, and I'll see you next time in another bedtime story. Bye!